We got a red dot, folks. Welcome back to Akron's hottest and fastest growing show, 3 Throw to Go. I'm your host, Hank Forrester, coming to you live with our good friend, Josh. Hi, Josh. How are you?
Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good morning. It's still morning. It's still morning. All right. So, Josh has been one of our sponsors for 3 Throw to Go over the course. Oh, let me turn off notifications real quick so that we don't get a ding. All right. There's that. All right. So Josh has been one of our sponsors in the early days of 3 Throw to Go, and I wanted to help to share his story and what it is that they do at Mobile Screen of Ohio. All right. So Mobile Screen of Ohio is a drug screening company that focuses on being able to help your company to keep a drug-free workplace. And right now, I'm going to start with the first question that I always ask. What's your Akron story?
Well, my Akron story is I'm a Northeast Ohio Akron guy. I wasn't born here, although I've been here for 99% of my life. I went to school here, got married here, raised my kids here.
Okay.
All that. So yeah, I grew up in the Ellet area. Now live in the Norton area, but I'm briefly over.
Okay, so east side to west side on that switch.
Absolutely.
All right, so now early on in your earlier days before this, you were an EMT.
I am an EMT. Still an EMT.
All right, still are for the state of Ohio. So, how did that go? I mean, where'd you go to school, and where'd you end up being an EMT and all that stuff?
Well, I actually started at a local ambulance company, not a fire department or anything like that, but a private ambulance company. I started, believe it or not, I started working there on a Monday and started EMT school on a Thursday.
Okay.
So it was a major jump from previous things that I've done, but it was I fell in love with the EMS side from virtually day one. My wife actually worked there at that company for quite a few years before I got there, and then started working. Like I said, started working on a Monday. Thursday, I was enrolled in EMT school and kind of skyrocketed from there. Once you get that EMS in your system, it's in your blood.
Sure, and literally in your blood. So you're into helping people.
Correct.
All right. So and was all that experience all based in and around the Akron area or Norton or?
All of it was based in I was located in the Akron area. We would dispatch and do some stuff for the surrounding communities and that kind of stuff, but everything was pretty much in the Akron area.
Okay.
I went to school at Akron General EMT school, and that's where I spent all my time.
All right. So at some point you said to yourself, I'd like to do this on my own.
Absolutely.
When did that happen, and how did that come about?
I think that I got into I went through various positions at the ambulance company that I worked for, and I was able to learn the communication side, the operations side, the different positions, communications, operations manager, operations, just all that kind of stuff. And then I noticed that there was a part of the business that they did. There wasn't that they were kind of moving away from. And I always wanted my own business. I always thought about that. It was always in the back of my mind. So I put a plan in place, and actually it was a 2-year plan, right around 2 years. And I thought, I can do this, and I can make this work, and I can provide a good service to this area, to businesses and different things, different occupational health facilities and that kind of stuff. So I took a leap of faith, and I just did it. I left my job in August. In September, I was up and running.
Okay. And that is Mobile Screen of Ohio.
Correct.
All right.
Ohio.
So what is that? Tell us what it is and what you guys do.
What we do is we offer on-site services for companies, facilities that require any type of on-site drug and alcohol training or drug and alcohol testing. We will go out on site if somebody has an accident, if there's a reasonable suspicion, if there's any kind of issue where that company requires a drug testing, we can come on site and do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In addition, we also offer, with me still being an EMT, I can offer first aid responder services. We got a minor injury, a cut, laceration, a sprain, a strain, that kind of stuff. We can go on site, do an evaluation, see if there's any need for that person to be transported to a facility, and then we can do that for them as well. So we can do drug testing and transportation services up into, and we will return the client back to work in in those situations.
Okay, so for you folks that are watching right now, if you're involved with any kind of a company where you're in an HR capacity or you work where you're in charge of crews, this would be a very beneficial service for you. And it's a very unique service because you are mobile and you are 24 hours.
Right, we are 24 hours a day and we will come directly to you. There's no need to have somebody take an employee to an occupational health services or to an ER or to a drug testing facility. We come directly to you. We offer all those services on site.
Now we've talked about this off the air. Company policies vary based on what happens if someone does test positive for drugs at a job site. Some companies, it's a zero tolerance policy, and unfortunately they lose their job, and that is for the safety of the other workers that they're with. Other companies will offer services where they can help that particular employee get rehabilitated. And we're not going to bring up any client names right now, but you just had a circumstance recently where someone had contacted you. They suspected somebody was doing drugs at the workplace.
Correct. It was a pretty significant case where somebody had an issue at work and kind of disappeared for a while, and they stumbled upon an issue that they really didn't stumble upon. So I'm working with that client right now to try to create a process before people are brought in, being tested, and kind of like a random testing policy and all that kind of stuff. So we can offer advice on that kind of stuff and assist you with policy if need be. We're more than willing to do it.
Okay, so that's an additional service that you can provide then, as far as being a consultant.
Correct.
To kind of help create those policies and how to handle that testing and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we can offer advice on trying to what you're looking for, different scenarios, and with people, absenteeism, you kind of look for different things with employees and kind of go from there.
And one of the things that you brought up before, this is a 24-hour job.
Correct.
Like you're asleep and you get a call at 2:30 in the morning and it's time to go to work.
I'm out the door.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So keep that in mind, folks. What you do is very, very unique and it's very, very difficult.
Yes.
And if one of the reasons we're sharing this story is for folks out there to appreciate what it is that Josh does and their team. What else would you like to tell the audience?
I really want to reiterate that we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Doesn't matter if it's Christmas or Easter or my birthday or my wife's birthday or what have you. We're available for you. And whether I have a team of people that work for me, so you might not see me, you could see me, you could see somebody else. But we are available. If I get tied up on a situation, it's not like you will be waiting. I try to keep a time frame that is acceptable to both of us, myself and the company, because I know it's all time sensitive, I guess I should say. So if you need something in this kind of scenario, you need it now. You need it right away. So we try to be at any company that we currently provide services within the hour, and we are definitely 99%. We're in that range. We're almost 100% being there within 1 hour plus the service.
Okay, so you try and keep that circle.
Absolutely.
And then the one other thing I wanted to point out. So once just so the audience knows, because I have no idea, and I love doing these kind of interviews where I don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
Once a test occurs, how quickly do we get results on that?
Most of my companies I give immediate results to. If there's any kind of discrepancy pending test, they get sent out to an outside lab. It's not me, it's somebody else that I'm contracted with. It's a medical review officer. They do a little bit more in-depth testing with it, and then depending on if they have to contact the person that was tested or not, within a couple of days you're getting results.
Okay. All right, so if they want to get a hold of you, where can they find you?
They can call me, 330-400-6628. Call me anytime, call me, text me. You can reach me on Facebook and also Twitter as well. And we're available.
Okay. All right, well, I really appreciate you sitting down with us.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you, good luck. Once again, folks, you can find them, websites, Facebook, and the phone number. We'll list all that in the comments once I get home after this video is done. We got a bunch of stuff going on this weekend. Now, I don't have any planned shows, but I'm going to be doing a bunch of drop-ins and pop-ins. There's a good chance that I'll be broadcasting live from the Women's March tomorrow in Akron, depending on how cold it is and how long I want to stand out there. And then on Sunday night is opening night of Vulcan's Futsal, which takes place at the Goodyear Theater. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, it's opening night for the Vulcan Futsal indoor futsal soccer team. I think I said that right. So check them out. That Sunday evening, I'll be live there doing some spot interviews as well. Next week, we come back at it with Rubber City Reviews and Sip of Solidarity, both having broadcasts next week, our women's program and our movie review. Our movie review is going to be at the Rialto Theater next Saturday, and that is going to be going over all the Oscar preview for you in regards to the upcoming Oscars and who's getting snubbed and who's getting extra love, and we'll let them tell you all of that information. Until then, I don't know where I'm going, but there ain't no sense of being late. Everybody out there, say goodnight, Shirley.